With great power comes great responsibility, and that great power is a Meanwell power supply. This is a 12 volt, 100 watt Meanwell power supply, which is equivalent to about 8.5 amps. And I built this enclosure, well, rather designed this enclosure. It's actually kind of an iteration of that enclosure down there. That is another 12 volt, 100 watt power supply that's powering the LED strips running over there. But I needed another enclosure for these two machines because each of these machines, they now that I have two of them, an X1C and a P1S, both of them have a bento box inside of them. The bento box is HEPA filtration and carbon filtration, and I built a unit for each of these machines from when I'm printing ABS, ASA, different engineering grade materials like that. Generally, I don't really run it with the PLA, it's running PLA right now. And yeah, that's actually because I'm doing that marble run thing. Yeah, I can't help myself. There's projects all over. Anyways, back to the power supply. So the power supply here, like I said, this is actually to run the bento boxes. Kind of overkill, 100 watts, 8.5 amps. Each of those really only draw about half an amp each, so that is way overkill. I did put 3 outputs here, 3 barrel connectors for power, and I only have 2 right now, but I can run some other things off there. And like I said, I did kind of make it an iteration of that power supply enclosure down there, and both of these are way overkill for the situation. So I actually do want to pick up some 12 volt 50 watt power supplies, which I guess that'd be about 4.25 amps or so, and I think that'd be better suited to this. But right now this is kind of just a rough wire in. I made it a little tight here, so I think I gotta stretch it out a little bit. Also, I was considering adding a couple switches, or rather a few switches. That way I had individual control to turn off the fans if I wanted to. Right now, I just have a main power switch here, and this switch, of course, is not plugged in, but this switch just controls all the fans. It'll turn them on. It's not the greatest wiring right now. I use some Wagos because I'm kind of planning this out right now. It's in its infancy, but the concept works right now. And so yeah, I just want to add a little bit of features, like maybe some switches to turn off the fans, maybe even an ESP32. That way I can have like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth control over this unit. Not 100% sure right now, but at least the idea is starting to work. So I have most of the situation wired in here. I did already test it, but yeah, I don't need to show you what that looks like because it just would make the fans go whir, whir. You know how it goes with fans. There's actually another fan on there, 12 volt. I guess I didn't check the amperage on that one. 0.05 amps. So yeah, that's not a whole lot. That's not a whole lot. So yeah, it's like everything's gonna draw maybe an amp total. Yeah, so I think I'm going to ultimately change this to a smaller power supply, but I have to order them, and then I'm going to change that one, change this one. But yeah, this is a good concept here. If you need yourself a power supply, hey, like, design, 3D print it. Like, I have a few iterations of these. I think I'm going to release, like, some of these different enclosures when I have a more, like, figured out situation here with this power supply, because like some of these things, like this power connector here, this switch, these are pretty standard. I just get them from Mouser. You can get them from DigiKey too. Wagos, of course. Yeah, there's still stuff to be figured out, but I just wanted to show you the concept right now, and that's, I guess, all for now. Cheers.